Predictably, though, James was being too anal to notice.
That's all he's done all morning. He files. He takes stuff out and then puts it back and files it where it's supposed to be. James!
What?
Stop filing!
I'm looking for the sodding socket thing that you need to take that out. Do you know where it is? Do you know where it is?
No.
Do you know what it looks like?
Yes!
No, you don't.
This is one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen.
Shame it's brown.
It isn't brown.
Yes, it is.
It isn't brown, it's sunset orange.
It's not brown in the way that my car is green. It's brown.
Your car is a convertible BMW 7 Series. You're going to drive across Italy, which we're going to do, taking in some culture. That's what you need.
A brown car.
It isn't brown.
It's brown.
Look, let's not bicker. I envy you, Hammond, because you get to look at my Aston Martin.
Yeah, but there's a big problem with it visually.
What?
It's brown.
Sunburst orange is what it is.
Hey, Jeremy, I shouldn't worry. We all know the expression. Brown sky at night, shepherd's delight. That bloke's been done for that theft, you know. They caught him brown-handed.
Starting to imagine what Richard Hammond would look like without a head. Or skin.
There'll be brown birds over. Don't it make my brown eyes brown?
It's orange! You really hate the Juke.
No, I hate it.
He does hate. No,
I
he genuinely
hate.
hates.
I object to it existing. It shouldn't exist. I loathe it. On the motorway, you see them with their stupid, like, double bug eyes. Smug little bug. If I see one, I'm mad. I can't help myself, and it's cruel, and I'm sorry if you're in one, but I do. I see them. I hate it.
Because I was driving along with him the other day. He was busy telling him a story, and he was looking out the window going, I hate him. I hate him.
I hate them.
What's the most boring car on sale in Britain today, do we
Question.
think? Get out. Get out. Security, kill him.
At 3 o'clock the next morning, the man with the decibel-o-meter was in place, and I was first to go. Despite the odd squeak from me, things were going well.
Yeah, this is a professional job. What I'm doing is reversing the car in so that it hides the back. And my mother won't see what I've done. Find out the noise. 50.4 decibels, it's like custard rustling. Absolutely soundless.
Then it was Jeremy's go with the big, heavy Volvo.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah, that'll be him. He started now.
Come on, come on. Oh, God.
Mercifully, the drive finally levelled out.
Come on, you stupid lump of sweet as lead. Oh, my God.
You might get in trouble. Don't make too much noise, you'll wake them up, mate.
Oh, God. It's the anarchy flag.
That's what did it.
It's what did it.
Say it was stolen by anarchists
Came.
and they buried it in the summer house. Job done.
Jeremy decided it would be quieter to drive out of the wreckage.
Oh, no, 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 no. There's no damage.
Well, I think that's maybe pushing it.
After all this.
Yeah, that's
And maybe there's quite a lot of damage there.
an awful lot.
Hammond had possibly pipped me on this one.
What was yours?
50.4,
50.4?
66.1.
My mum and dad. They didn't wake up. It's a good job they're heroin addicts.
Then it was my turn.
I can do it on the engine because the engine's quiet. Of course, the interesting thing is to speculate what James would have been out doing until late as a teenager. How long does choir practice go on?
I can't actually see where the drive goes.
I think he has a boat. What? Is that the control?
Ready, steady, and...
For God's sake! No! You're so unfunny. God above!
James had lost this challenge quite badly.
Shall we go in and go to bed?
Hold it.
Right, wait.
Can you smell smoke on my fingers?
Hammond, we can't. There's nothing to be gained by Hammond, you idiot! You reversed into the sports lorry! Oh, now we're in trouble. Whoa! Hammond! You moron!
I didn't know you were there.
Hammond! What the hell are you doing?
I was stuck. I didn't know you were behind me.
Use your mirrors! You totally smashed the front of my car up!
As dawn broke, the peace and serenity of this beautiful Ugandan morning was shattered by the bellow of a wild animal.
Clarkson!
How was sleeping in your lorry?
Not bad. What about yours?
I don't know.
Where did James sleep in the end? What's he doing?
Oh, he's got some stupid high-tech mountaineering tent he's hung from his crane.
Why is it up there?
Well, you know he's snoring.
Yeah.
Quite loud. So I moved him a bit further away.
Jesus!
Clarkson!
What?
Funny.
To annoy him as much as he was annoying me, I decided to ignite my collapsed sun.
Right.
Clarkson!
Lead on.
Okay.
You're choosing the bar.
Whoa, looks like a nice shop.
Well, we can't go in a Maid bar.
Well, Kuroneko, it's only a black cat. You know,
Yeah, but they...
you own cats, right?
Yes.
And there's cats here too.
But they're not cats, they're teenage girls.
Well,
we can't go in a Maid bar.
But Master James, seeing is believing. You have to see with your own eye.
Well, I've seen them on the street in Tokyo and other bits of Osaka.
No,
It's pervy.
No, it's not pervy, it's not lewd, and they are...
What?
They're actresses. Black cat actresses.
Yeah, but they're acting a really classic male fantasy of a French maid.
French
that
maid.
is a strippogram,
Yeah.
but
You
we
know
can't
the
go-
word. You know the word cosplay.
Yes.
Costume play.
Yes, I've done it.
You've done it.
Yes.
Then this
I was
is
Ultraman.
You're Ultraman.
Yeah.
Then I think this is the shop for you.
Yeah,
This is a cosplay shop.
No, but that's pervy.
It's nothing got.
Time to call for backup from my Japanese fixer.
What the hell are you? You great gangly fuckled twat. Greasy head. You.
He's quite a sweet fellow, really. I think I'll call him Bob. Moments later, Bob is dismembered by the staff of Narita-san's restaurant and readied for the deep fryer. Bollocks!
You used the tampons to clean a cooker. And this
Because
is a
I
man
couldn't
who
get my
tells me
finger in it.
He doesn't have OCD.
Listen, no.
You do have OCD.
I don't.
You know the bezel on a watch? You know the little arrow thing here? If I have it here,
He's fine. But if I put it round, ready? There.
It's like kryptonite.
Get it back in the right position.
You can't bear it if I haven't got that arrow. Look!
Shall I tell you the other interesting thing about tampons? Seriously, if you've got... Has anybody got, like, an old twin-cylinder motorcycle, parallel twin? You'll know this. You always get a little bit of oil dripping.
not!
You will. You get a little bit of oil that always leaks out through the seal, and it collects, and then you can't get at it to mop it up. All right? You put a lillet on the end of a screwdriver, Phillips...
Do you carry them round with you on a bandolier? Like a Schwarzenegger arrangement full of tampons, just in case.
It's a new application for an existing technology. I'm adapting it like we do with radio.
Go away.
What's you done? I can't stand that.
Somebody...
You can't bear it. You honestly cannot bear it if I do that.
And now we must do the news, and we start off with news that since James drove that Virage, Aston Martin have launched a new car, and here it is. It's called the V12 Zagato. There it is. And James, you'll be particularly interested in this, mate, I think.
Will I?
Yeah, you will. Because the boss of the company was quoted this week as saying, "The Nurburgring is where we sign off every new..." Quoting, "and there could be no better place for the new V12 Zagato to be finally tested," said the boss of Aston Martin.
For crying out loud. Do you know what? If I'd been in Bomber Command in 1943, I would have bombed the Nurburgring every single night until it was gone. Am I the only person who thinks like this?
This bad back of yours, would you say it makes you a bit crabby?
There's nothing to do with that bad back. He's got a bad back as well, but he won't agree with me about it.
Okay.
Ride is important.
All right.
Bomb it! It was a bad policy. Look where we are now. We no longer have Dresden Cathedral or all that lovely pottery, but we do have the Nurburgring, and under my bombing policy, we wouldn't have cars that rode badly, and you'd have a nice cathedral to look at and better saucers.
Whatever city I go to, I have an A to Z in there somewhere. I've got road maps for everywhere. And then, okay, whatever disease I happen to catch in the car, there's a pill to cure it. Just in there.
The only thing I keep in my car is a little paintbrush for cleaning dust out of the switches.
You're scaring me, mate.
And I always like to have the air vents lined up, really, so they're completely symmetrical. And if anybody moves them...
No, stop it.
I get really angry.
Does genuinely scare me.
He does, yeah, properly. Hey, listen. Another statistic, right? The average age at which a biker is killed is 35.
Aha!
What?
I'm 47.
That means you've been living on borrowed time for 12 years.
No, for 12 years he's been riding his bike perfectly perpendicular to the road.
He does, actually. Honestly. We left here the other day. I've seen faster moving icebergs than you. We got behind a bus going up to the A3 from here, and he sat behind the bus the entire way. Oh, I'm going along. He did.
That's because, Jeremy, the bus said Guildford on the front, and that's where I wanted to go. Hang on, before you go.
What?
I genuinely don't like heights, OK?
No.
It's my biggest failing. Yes. Among many, I accept. You know that you drive into the back of my car and it's a very funny joke.
You don't want it to happen here.
Well, you want me to drive into it?
No. I'll cut your head off. You will need a beep there, BBC Two.
Yeah, I can understand.
Seriously.
And I didn't.
Oh, God. Sorry,
I was perfectly straight with you about this. You're
taxi.
now going to get macheted to death.
I was watching the
I don't
taxi.
care. I did warn you. Did I or did I not warn you?
James is killing Jeremy. Then things are going well.